Bonquiqui and Shanae just pulled up to your house with some other girls and they're trying to fight. So I go in the kitchen and I grab a butcher knife. Act up, you could get snatched up. Dirty ass ass, baby girl, you need to back up. I'm real ass bitch. Real ass bitch. Real ass bitch. Real ass. What's up, my Couture Clique? It's your girl, Jahnelle Couture. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a story time that I mentioned in my last story time video, which was the party from hell. You guys, if everything could go wrong at this party, it did. Make sure you subscribe down below to join the Couture Clique, and let's just get right into it. This party was in October of my senior year of high school. And October is like a special month for me because it includes my birthday, homecoming, and Halloween. I went to my parents and I was like, can I have a party? And my parents were really strict when I was growing up, but surprisingly, they said yes. And this was on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday that I came up with this random idea to have a party. So I literally went around the whole school. I was asking everybody like, what's your number? What's your number? I'm having a party this Saturday. I'm gonna text you my address, and whoever's number I don't have, make sure you go ahead and let them know. So I thought that word didn't get out about my party because it was so last minute, and I don't know, I just really didn't talk to like a lot of people in high school, so I didn't really have a lot of people to tell. I was pretty much relying on other people to tell people. Saturday comes and me and all my close group of female friends were going to be sleeping at my house after the party. I picked up my friend Abby and she came over to my house early in the day on Saturday to help me set up for the party. Now there was really nothing to set up literally except the speaker. Like, it was so last minute. It was such an unplanned party. Abby and we were just chilling in my house and we were waiting for her bae to arrive. So we're gonna go ahead and call her bae. We're gonna call him Jacob, okay? Abby is my best friend, and I have another best friend. We're gonna call her Natasha. And Natasha has a bae called, we're gonna call him Jordan. So Jacob and Jordan, they don't, well, they're not in high school anymore, okay? And they also don't live near us. They kind of live far away. So they were gonna come from, you know, where their city to my party or whatever, which I didn't mind because I was cool with them, and these were my two best friends baes. I was like, okay, cool, you know, all my friends are gonna be there, some people are gonna show up, my friends' boos are gonna be there. Like, this is gonna be a good time, this is gonna be a good night. People have started showing up, I would say around like 7 or 8 or maybe even 9 o'clock, and I was going to get the alcohol for this party with my friend. We're gonna call this friend Sasha. Okay, so Sasha had a cousin who was like my trusted adult source to get alcohol when I was underage. So Sasha's cousin said like, oh, since you let me know last minute, I'm working on Saturday. I don't get off until like, I think she got off at 8 or 9 p.m. So I was like, okay, that's cool. Well, people had already started showing up. So when Sasha's cousin texted me and let me know like, hey, I'm ready, come get me, and then we can go to the liquor store, I left with Sasha to go meet her cousin and go to the liquor store. Now, the first thing was that the liquor store was closed, so we could only go to the beer and wine. So we went to the beer and wine and we got wine coolers, you guys. Yes, wine coolers. So I'm like, okay, whatever, this is all that we could, you know, get. I didn't drink beer, so I was like, it's fine. This is what I gotta work with, okay? My parents were sitting in the living room, and the living room faced the basement door. So now I have to figure out how to sneak this alcohol into the basement without my parents knowing, because they did not know that we drank. I'm like, okay, I need a whole bunch of people to stand, like basically stand around covering the door so that I could come in and sneak the alcohol downstairs without my parents seeing. When I pulled up to the house, I texted one of my friends who was in the house and I was like, hey, me and Sasha just got back with the alcohol. Get a whole bunch of people to just stand right there and cover the door so I could carry it downstairs. I carried it downstairs and I went and put the alcohol in the bathroom inside of my basement because in case my parents like came down periodically to check on how the party was going, I didn't want them to see the alcohol. So I let everyone know, like, don't just have your bottles like out and about, like go in the bathroom to drink, and like be real, you know, discreet about it. Everything is going well. You know, what I call my two friends, I call them Natasha and Abby. So Natasha and Abby are hanging out with their little boo, Jacob and Jordan. They chilling on the couch or whatever. People are showing up, people are vibing, and one of my friends, we're gonna call her Bianca. I think Bianca had brought like a pre-game drink. She had like something in like a flask or a cup, or I don't know what she had or where she got it from, but Bianca was drunk. Party just started and Bianca was black out drunk, you guys. She is passed out or whatever, and I didn't notice because I had left to go get the alcohol, and then I came back and then I had to sneak it downstairs and put it in the bathroom. So when I had got back, somebody had let me know that Bianca was blacked out drunk and she had threw up on my couch. This girl done threw up on my couch. So I'm like, okay, I'm not about to leave her hanging. This is my friend, okay? So I had a little boo there. We're just gonna call him Basketball Bay. That's gonna be his name. He don't get a name, okay? So I turned to my boo and I'm like, hey, can you and your friends help me pick up Bianca, take her to the bathroom, clean her up, you know, make her, you know, good again. He was a little ratchet, but he had like a skater boy country accent. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, I can't explain it. But anyways, so he was like,
no, bro, like, I'm not helping you. Like, what? Like, ew, like, I'm not touching her. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, no.
And I'm like, bro, are you serious?
Is he sirs? He ain't sirs. He ain't sirs.
Mind you, Bianca is a stallion, okay? She, you know, she like me. She's a stallion, so I cannot lift this girl on my own. So everybody's just standing there staring at Bianca passed out on the couch, and I'm like, can somebody please help me? And everyone is just staring at me like... So I'm like, what the hell? So I get all of my friends, all of my female friends, to help me carry this girl into the bathroom, clean her up, you know, get her together at least a little bit, and then, you know, clean up the spot on the couch, and then basically just put her like back on the couch but in the corner or whatever, so at least other people had somewhere to sit and then she could just sleep off her drunkenness. I'm like, okay, cool, you know, whatever. Avoided the parents with the alcohol. You know, Bianca didn't get caught with her yet, so like, okay, we're good, we're good. It's a little rocky so far, but we're good. No. Next thing you know, I am trying to attend to the party, you know, help people out, like make sure the bottles of alcohol are staying in the bathroom and people are like drinking it in the bathroom and then coming out, so on and so forth. And somebody comes up to me and lets me know that this girl Tammy is having sex in my laundry room.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yes, the girl was having sex in my laundry room. So I'm just like, what? Like, I didn't want to open the door because I didn't want everyone to see, but I'm just like, I don't know, like somebody get her or do something. Like, this is becoming really, really hectic, you guys. And I'm like, dang, like I'm not even having fun. We're gonna have two new characters called Bonquiqui and Shenene. So Bonquiqui and Shenene were two girls that was a part of our friend group, but they pretty much had a falling out with like everybody, and then them two just no, excuse me, only one girl was a part of our friend group. The other girl was younger than us, so she was like her little follower, mini sidekick or whatever, and we didn't like her by association of the girl we had a falling out with. Bonquiqui and Shenene used to talk to Jacob and Jordan, who is booed up now with Abby and Natasha. Somebody comes up to me and says, Jahnelle, Bonquiqui and Shanae just pulled up to your house with some other girls and they're trying to fight Natasha and Abby. And I'm like, oh, hell no. So I go in the kitchen and I grab a butcher knife.
Oh, the ghetto. The ghetto.
I run outside and my mom sees me grab this knife. So she doesn't have shoes on. So she's standing like at our front, you know, on our front doorstep or whatever. And she's like, Jahnelle, like, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? And Natasha is coming outside too. And my mom, you know, tells Natasha, like, Natasha, what's going on? So I'm tapping on the window and I'm like,
Get away from my house. Why would you come here? You know what I'm saying? We've been friends and now we had a falling out. You been know where I live. Why would you wait until I'm having a party to want to pull up and act all big until like, no.
Take this somewhere else. Do this another time. Actually, don't do this at my house, period, because I'm not the one talking to your old babe. But besides that, both of these girls are my two closest friends. I'm a ride for my friends. So like, if you want to pull up, pull up. What's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Run up and get done up. Everyone is like, Jahnelle, stop. Blah, 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 blah. And Sasha, the friend that I went to go get the alcohol with her cousin, Sasha's the girl who, like, you know, the one girl in your city who everyone is their cousin? Like, Sasha's cousins are limitless. Like, I don't even know how to identify who her family is. Well, Sasha's family had beef with Shanae and Bonquiqui. So Sasha was like, oh, let me call my cousins. So Sasha calls her cousins and she lets her cousins know that Shanae and Bonquiqui just pulled up to my house trying to fight Natasha and Abby. So like her cousins need to come quick. My mom grabbed the knife from me because she didn't want to get hurt or whatever. She didn't want anyone to get hurt. And I'm just like tapping on their windows. We're arguing and stuff like that. And I'm like, get out of here. Go home. Why would you come here? Why would you come to my house? Why would you bring this to my house? Like, I'm mad. After a while, someone went and called Jordan and Jacob. And they were like, look, they're here because of y'all. You know, this beef is because of y'all. So you two go talk to them and tell them, like, get out of here. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is childish. Well, I don't know what was said, but Jacob and Jordan, Shanae and Bonquiqui went down the street from my house to talk or do whatever they did. Sasha's cousins start pulling onto my street. Well, I guess they peeped that, you know, somebody was coming for them and they pulled off. I mean, skirt, they was gone, okay? They did the dash, okay? They were gone. Sasha's cousins was just like, they got out the car, you know, they was like, what's up? Like, what happened? Like, we been looking for them. Like, what's good? And Sasha was just like, they came here trying to fight Natasha and Abby, blah, 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 blah. And Sasha's cousin was like, it's cool. We gonna get them another time. We gonna get them another day. No worries. After all this, my mom is just like, okay, everybody, get back in the house. You know, we don't want the neighbors to call the police. We don't want to get any complaints and stuff like that. So we all go in the house and we're just trying to enjoy the rest of the night. And then, you know, somebody lets me know that Shaniqua is at my door. Now, if you are new here, I'm going to need you to go watch my last story time, my stalker ex-best friend. I'm going to link it up here. And that will tell you all you need to know about Shaniqua. Now, I have not talked to Shaniqua in a year, okay? So somebody comes up to me and lets me know, hey, Jahnelle, Shaniqua is at your door. And I'm like,
okay.
I go to my door. And here's Shaniqua, and she hit me with the,
oh my god, I can't believe that you had a party and you didn't tell me, and you didn't invite me. We're best friends, like what's going on? Why wouldn't you tell me?
I'm like, okay, you know what? It's a lot going on right now, and like, I just really don't have time to deal with you. So just come on in. I really don't, like, it was so much going on. I didn't even care that she was there. And Shaniqua was with her brother, Darrell. They come in. And, you know, she was pretty much following me around the whole party because she didn't talk to anybody from my high school. So she didn't have anyone else to be with. So I'm like, dang, I'm still trying to check on Bianca, make sure she's not dead. I'm trying to calm myself down and all my friends down from the whole, you know, almost fight with Shanae and Bonquiqui. And I got to make sure that the girl Tammy isn't still in my laundry room trying to hide this alcohol in the bathroom. Like, it's too much. It's too much. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just praying that the rest of the night goes smoothly. I can't do this anymore. Like, this party was very unsuccessful, okay? And then the inevitable happens. I guess I was sobering up, and I realized that there was no music playing. And I'm like, hold on, because my phone was definitely on the aux cord. I had just got it that week. I had got it on like a Monday or a Tuesday, you guys. It's now Saturday. I only had the phone for a few days. So I go up to the speaker and I'm like, where's my phone? I don't see my phone. Now, Natasha comes up to me and she's like, where's your phone? Like, you don't know where your phone is? I'm like, no. And she's like, well, hold on. Where's my phone? Because I put my phone and your phone on top of the speaker just to like have a place to put them. I said, everybody hold up. Y'all are not leaving till I find my phone.
Now, you done pissed me off.
Okay? So I'm heated. I'm like, I just got the new phone and I'm not about to go upstairs and tell my parents that I lost my brand new iPhone so they can beat me up. No, we're gonna find my phone. Now everybody gets to, I don't know who took it. And I'm like, bro, don't do this. Like, please don't do this. Like, as if this wasn't enough. Like, not my phone. You know what they say? The person who is helping you find it is the one that stole it. Well, no other than Shaniqua starts looking around, you know, oh, let's find your phone, let's find your phone. And somebody points out that Darrell, Shaniqua's brother, is no longer here. So I'm like, hold on, where could he have gone? Because if you watch my last story time, you know that they live 2 or maybe 3 hours away. And this was the dead of the night. And they took a train to get here. The last train to get to where I lived. So somebody says, Darrell's not here no more. I think Darrell took you and Natasha's phones. And I'm like, Shaniqua, call him. Call him, because I can't do this. I can't do this. This is too much. This is high blood pressure, okay? So Shaniqua starts calling Darrell, and she's like, Darrell, answer the phone. People are saying that you stole Janelle's phone and Natasha's phone. Like, where are you? Answer the phone. Answer the phone. No answer. She called him so many times. No answer. Then someone else says, my basketball bae, one of his friends, was seen with multiple iPhones. So I go up to him and I'm like, look, oh, mind you, they was ready to leave. They was ready to leave. Once it got time to look for those phones, they was ready to leave. So I'm like, okay, look, somebody said that your friend has my phone, seen him with my phone. So like, what's up? Just give me my phone. Like, you know, I don't really want to go through this right now. Can y'all imagine that this boy gonna sit up here and tell me,
man, you're not checking my mans. You're not checking my friend. Like, no, like my bro wouldn't steal your phone. Like, why would he?
I was like, boy, if you don't let me search your friend's pockets, like, I'm not about to do this with y'all today. Come on, please. Like, this is my brand new phone. Okay, I'm a teenager. I'm scared. My mama gonna kill me. So he's like, nobody's checking my man's pockets. Like, no, blah, 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 blah. He doesn't have your phone. I'm like, it couldn't get any more hectic than this, you guys. So they left. Darrell never came back. And then Shaniqua let me know that, you know, she took the last train here and so that she had to sleep over. And I'm already like frustrated with that. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I went upstairs and I told my parents that I couldn't find my phone. And they came in the basement and they said, hold up, hold up, hold up. They flicked the lights on. And that's when they saw Bianca passed out on the couch next to her throw up. Alcohol bottles all over the basement because people got careless and didn't keep them in the bathroom like I told them. On top of somebody pulling up to my house to fight. Y'all, I promise you, I was in trouble for like 3 months. I I didn't think I have a phone. I didn't get a phone till the next year. I got an iPad for Christmas, and my parents was like, use that to text your friends. But the minute you leave the house and you ain't got no Wi-Fi, we don't care. I didn't have a phone for so long. And imagine being a senior in high school at that with no phone. Horrible. Like I said, I wish I never had this party. I hope y'all enjoyed my story. I definitely have a lot more story times coming up because I just thought of some juicy memories that I need to tell y'all. Make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, comment down below and show me some love, and make sure you subscribe to join the Couture Clique. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, guys.
Act up, you could get snatched up. Dirty ass, baby girl, you need to back up. Real ass bitch, real